Hello YouTube friends and family, Steven here. Today I'm going to head down to my dad's and we're going to do a final reveal video on our 4th annual father and son buddy build. Stay tuned. So real quick before I head over to Dad's, a quick recap of what this is for those who don't know. My dad and I get together about once a year, sometimes more, but at least once a year, and do a buddy build where we both build the same kit and put our own spin on it. This year we built the newly released AMT 1960 Ford F100 from Round 2 models. Here is mine. I went to custom route with mine. I'm not going to do a lot of editing to this video. To be pretty much raw footage, and we'll talk about it more when I get back. Alright, let's head over to Dad's now.
20 minutes later.
Let's get a look at these. Now Dad finished his first. He went to gasser route. He finished first, and his got a lot more modifications than mine does, because I lollygag. Move mine and get a look at his. Now, the biggest modification I see is he cut that front clip off and made it tilt. And the engine is out of the AMT, what was it, 53? 53 Studebaker?
Yeah, 53.
Okay, it's out of the 53 Studebaker. Got the twin blower set up on it, if I can get it to focus. There we go. And I'll tell you something right now I forgot to do to mine. I'll show you in a minute. Hard to get an interior pick on a completed model. He used a nice Mexican blanket on his as well. Decals he printed out himself. Looks good, Dad. Yeah, you did about the same thing I did on the undercarriage. Not much.
Well, I did a little bit of work on the front. I put a straight axle on the front of it.
Yep, sure did.
Not much more.
Everything went together really well on these, didn't they? And mine's mostly just straight out of the box. I did modify the suspension a little bit and had to drill some holes to get it to sit that low. And kit engine, everything box stock under there, if I can get it to focus. There we go. Dad printed me up a 3D printed. Dad printed me up a Mexican blanket, and I used a stick pin for the shifter. And you can't see it from this side. Let's go over here. And we both used the tonneau covers. Now this paint is straight out of the rattle can, on both of them. Here's the paint Dad used. I haven't glued the tonneau cover on yet. It's going to fall off as soon as I turn it over, so didn't do anything to the undercarriage, just flat blacked everything. It's all Tamiya paints. I don't remember the TS number. I'll get it, put it across the bottom of the screen when I get home. It was purple and some kind of pearl white. The only problem I had out of mine, these little hood emblems right here on the side of the hood. You can see where the glue melted some of the paint, but both of those broke in two places on mine, and I ended up with silver paint on the fingers that was sealed by a nice layer of super glue. Dad said he didn't have any problems out of his. He got both his on too. While I'm here, get you a sneak peek of some of his other builds. Let's sneak around here. Here's his current project. Hey, there's a U-sack. You got farther on yours than I did.
3 hours later.
And we're back in the Small Adventures Model Workshop. So I had a good visit with my dad. It's always nice to get over there and get a visit with my parents, and especially when we just sit around and talk models all day. Now, talk about the buddy build for a second real quick. This was our 4th year doing this. The first year was also the first year of the USAC group build. I did not have a 1940 Ford AMT kit at the time. Dad had a couple of the old Lindbergh 40 Ford Coupe kits. So this is what I built for the first year. I'll post up a picture of Dad's street rod version here. And as most of you know, the second year we built this 1950 Ford F1 from Revell. I'll post a picture of Dad's up here. And last year, we did not, neither one of us completed ours. We were going to follow along with the USAC build. It was going to be a Ford kit too. It was the monogram 1955 Ford F100. Here's where mine's sitting, still new in box. It's got one modification done to the frame. It occurred to us yesterday, every time we've done a buddy build, it's been a Ford. Not only that, we're going 10 years apart each year. That's a 1940, a 1950, and a 1960. So I'm not sure what we're going to build for next year's, but we might mix it up a little bit and get away from the Ford brand. We might do a Mercury or a Lincoln.
Wow, that wasn't even clever.
So I want to take a moment and thank those of you who have sent texts and messages and left comments. Prayer for my mom. As of right now, she is feeling better, but she is still in the hospital, and they're not real sure when they're going to release her. So continued prayer appreciated for her. And I'd like to take a moment to thank all of my subscribers. All you new guys, all the ones that have been around and became friends and family, you guys are the very best part of YouTube for me. I appreciate all the support you guys give. Everyone who likes, shares, comments, you're greatly appreciated. I do read and reply to every comment, so thank you guys so much. So that's all we've got for this week. Hope everybody has a great week and a great weekend when it gets here. See you in the next video. Hey, buddy, you like the models too, don't you? Both of our.
Mama said, my mama said.
Being pouting all day.
Hold up.
I love this show.